Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke and this is going to be a 50-minute all levels gentle yoga flow and practice today. We're going to go ahead and begin in a seated position, so just remain or come to the seated position at the front of your mat and then try to sit up nice and tall. You can place your hands with the palms facing up on the knees. Gently roll your shoulders down and back and maybe closing your eyes here. Bring your awareness to the breath and start to channel your breath in and out through the nose. So I'm going to maintain that length in the spine. So as you inhale, think about the heart lifting up. As you exhale, feeling the shoulders drawing down. So in and out through the nostrils. Allowing the heart to lift as you breathe in, slightly engaging the belly, and actively softening your shoulders down as you breathe out. And we're going to deepen the breath, pausing in between. So as you inhale, hold the breath at the top and lengthen your exhale. On your next inhale, see if you can sit up a little bit taller, press the shoulders back and down. Begin to release your hands alongside the body as you breathe out, softening the shoulders. On your next inhale, draw the arms up towards the ceiling, bringing the palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Release the hands alongside the body again. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale into heart center. And just once more, inhale, extend the arms. And exhale, draw the hands to the heart. You're going to pause here. Press the shoulders down and back. You can go ahead and release the left hand down, but take the right thumb to the right nostril. Pressing that right nostril in. Just making sure we're sitting up tall still, softening the shoulders, lengthening the spine. You're going to press the right nostril in. Take a nice big inhale through the left. And pause there and breathe out through the left. And twice more, left side only. Take a nice big breath in. And let it go. And one more time, inhaling. I'm going to pause at the top. And press the left nostril in. Exhaling through the right. Inhaling right. And exhale again. I'm going to take one big inhale through the right nostril. Lengthen the spine, pressing in your right nostril this time, and exhaling left. Inhaling left. Press the shoulders back some more, exhaling right. Inhaling right. Press that right nostril in and exhale through the left. One more time, take an inhale. Close the left nostril and exhale. Just start to slowly blink your eyes open and release your hands back alongside you with the palms facing up. Inhale, draw the arms overhead. And on the exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Softening the shoulders, engaging your belly. Press your hands forward and up as you breathe in. And then just release the hands back down as you breathe out. So you're going to engage the belly, squeeze the fists, and slowly roll the wrists up as we inhale. And roll the wrists in the opposite direction as you come down. And then drawing the right hand behind the back, place the left hand on your knee and anchor through the right hand to sit tall. Take a breath in, draw the shoulders down, and start to twist as you breathe out. Allowing each inhale to lengthen, each exhale to deepen your twist. We're going to come undone and just switch sides, bringing the left hand behind us, right hand to the left knee. Inhale to lengthen, softening the shoulders. Exhale to deepen your twist. And keep engaging the belly, keep lengthening as you breathe in. And seeing if you can twist just a little bit more as you breathe out. And gradually come undone. You're going to cup the hands around the knees, press the chest forward and up as you breathe in. And then slowly round back as you breathe out, tucking the chin, and widening our shoulders. Inhale, glide forward, lift the heart up. And on the exhale, we're going to round back. And just slowly come back to neutral and start to circle anti-clockwise. So shifting the weight back into your tailbone, pressing the chest forward. As you press back, maybe you can start to push the knees open or press the knees away from the body. Flowing with our breath. Going in the other direction, so circling clockwise this time. Deepen the breath going in, gliding forward. Extended breath as you press back. And slowly bring yourselves back into a neutral position. And go ahead and start to float the arms back. So we're going to start by teeing the arms, spreading the fingers. We're going to try to press the arms back, bringing our shoulder blades towards each other. Allow the heart to lift as you breathe in, engage the belly, and then just round as you breathe out, reaching the arms towards each other, widening our shoulders. And twice more. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, wrapping the arms out. And again, take a big breath in. And a big breath out. We're going to pause, interlace the fingers, tuck the belly. Then sit tall as you flip your palms towards the ceiling. Allowing your shoulders to soften down and your elbows to soften. Keep engaging the belly. Circle to the right. And come up on the left. Circling left. Press long with the arms. And come up on the right. And then just go ahead and release the hands down. We'll walk our hands behind the back. Press the palms down. Lift the heart up. As you hinge forward, start to slide your hands out in front of you. So if you have any props, if you want to use a block or your book, you can place your hands on that. Or we can just cupcake our hands out in front of us. So claw the floor with your fingers. Allow the chest to shine forward. And see if you can walk your hands slightly out, a little bit more, before bowing your head down. So anchor through the finger pads. Soften through the shoulders and try to lengthen through the neck. And if it's in your practice today, you can walk your hands over to the right side. You get a nice stretch through the left side of the body. Get an even deeper stretch by placing the left hand on top of the right. You're going to release through the center and walk over to the left. Option of placing the right hand on top of the left hand this time. And just gradually come undone. As you come back to a neutral position, just lean back. You're going to extend and ground the feet. And just walk the hands behind the back so that your finger pads are facing you, palms are flat and fingers are spread, and our feet are grounded. You're going to draw the shoulders down and back and allow your elbows to soften inward. Soften the elbows and ground through the fingers, engaging the belly. As you breathe in, press the hips towards the ceiling. And then slowly lower as you breathe out. And just twice more. Inhale, see if you can press even higher. Exhale to lower. One last time, engage the belly. Inhaling to lift. On the exhale, slowly lower. And just sitting up again. You're going to widen the feet away from each other. So take them slightly wider than the hips, maybe wider than your mat. I'm going to ground through the hands and just slowly windshield wiper the knees side to side here. And slowly allow your knees to stack to the right side. I'm going to walk around to that right side. And then come undone. Windshield wiper the knees side to side again. Eventually letting your knees, both knees stack over to the left side and spiraling around to that left side. Right arm extends. We're going to come back to neutral, windshield wiper the knees. Allow your knees to stack over to the right side. And just twist the trunk towards the right. Maybe staying upright or coming down to that right forearm. Maybe extending the left arm out and deepening that stretch. So that left arm extends and using the right hand as a pillow for your forehead. So soften the shoulders, engage the belly, and then slowly come undone. Windshield wipering our knees. And eventually stacking the knees over to the left. Just twisting the trunk around. Option to come down to that left forearm. Keep extending the right hand out by walking the fingers out. And gradually come undone. You're going to release back to the center. Bring the soles of the feet together. And sitting up nice and tall. Maybe using the hands here to just gently press the knees open, begin to open through the hips. Lengthen the spine, press your shoulder blades towards each other, and then soften the shoulders down. Starting to engage the belly. And as you inhale, you can try to lift up a little bit higher through the heart, soften the shoulders. Option to hinge forward on the exhale, leading with the chest. Getting a deeper stretch and more openness through the hips. And slowly come undone. And come all the way down to the back, draw both the knees into the chest. Try to bring your thighs close together, and then begin to stir your knees, just making small circles in one direction. We're going to slow the circles and let them get bigger and bigger. And slowly coming back to stillness again, circle the knees in the other direction, making small circles. And eventually expanding the circles to get bigger and slower. As you find stillness again, draw the belly in. Cup the hands on top of the knees this time. Keep the sides of the feet together. I'm going to pull the knees in towards the chest, and then we're going to open the knees away and push them away from the body. So as you inhale, the thighs come together, bring the knees in. As you exhale, push the knees apart and away. Flowing with our breath. And then do the same movement, but just reversing direction. Find stillness again, hug the knees in, just rock from side to side here. And the options to fall to one side, take a fetal position and then come up to a seat, or slide the hands to the back of the knees, rock back and forth, up to your seated position, down to your back, and eventually back up into your seated position. And we'll release the hands alongside the body again. This time, inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Draw the right arm down as you exhale. Spiral the left arm back as you breathe in, and reach over your ear as you breathe out. I'm going to soften that right forearm down if it's in your practice. Lengthen through the left hand, and try to spiral both rib cages upward. Begin to come undone. Inhale, both hands towards the ceiling. Plug the shoulders down. Exhale, left hand comes down. Right arm spirals open as you breathe in, and then reaches over your ear as you breathe out. So lengthen through the right hand, maybe softening to that left hand, and spiral both rib cages upward towards the ceiling. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. And then inhale, both hands back up towards the ceiling. Goalpost the hands on the exhale. And then slowly come undone. From here, we'll make our transition to tabletop. So as you come onto your hands and knees, just try to place the shoulders above the wrists, spreading the fingers nice and wide. So our thumbs are facing each other. Our hips are above the knees. We're going to engage the belly, claw the fingers, and start to soften the shoulders. Elbows dial in. Lower the belly and shine the chest forward as you inhale. Create length through the neck. Then shifting back, round the back, tuck the tail, and push away from your mat. Exhaling here. And again, inhale, dropping the belly, spinning our elbows in. Exhale to round. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to center that left leg, extend the right leg back, flexing the foot, curl the toes, or put a bend in the knee, curl the toes. Allow that right knee to spiral up towards the ceiling and begin to roll the ankle. Roll the other way. As you come back into neutral, you're going to bring your right foot forward. So stepping up to the front of the mat. And you can deepen the lunge by inching your left knee back a little bit. Ground through the right foot. Take the arms overhead. And take a nice big inhale, lower the hips. Allow the heart to lift. And on the exhale, we're just going to fold, tuck the back toes, and rock back. Shift forward into your lunge as you inhale. Raise the arms overhead. Plug the shoulders down into your back body. Folding as you exhale. Rounding back. One more time. Inhale back into that lunge, sinking the hips and lifting the heart. Exhale, folding forward and shifting back. We're just going to pause here. Holding for 3. Maybe curling the toes. 2. 1. Shift back into your modified lunge. And slide the right foot back to join the left. So this time the left leg floats up. I'm going to flex the foot. And as you raise the leg, put a bend in the knee, guide the hip open by drawing the knee upward. Rolling the ankle, and rolling the other way. And squaring the hips. We're going to bring the left foot forward this time, coming into our modified lunge. Anchor the left foot, take the arms overhead. Nice big inhale as your shoulders lower, the hips sink. On the exhale, we're going to fold, rounding back. And twice more. Inhale, find your lunge, taking the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, shifting back. One more time. Glide forward as you breathe in. Engage the belly and soften the shoulders. Fold forward as you breathe out. Maybe tuck the toes this time as you shift back. Lengthen through the left leg. Bowing the head slightly. Maybe curling the toes. I'm going to come back into that modified lunge and slide the left knee back to join the right. So lower the belly and tuck the toes, claw the mat with the fingers, and then start to round. You're going to press away from the mat and hover the knees, and then lengthen the arms as you press your hips towards the ceiling. And gazing back towards the feet. Let's begin to pedal the feet out here. Alternate softening the right knee and the left knee, pushing the heel down towards your mat. So continue to lengthen the arms, keep the gaze towards the toes, and then come back to stillness. You're going to press down into the palms and stretch them forward so that your chest is pushing back towards the thighs, and then put a micro bend in the knee, protecting the back. And find a plank position as you breathe in, shoulders over the wrists. As you exhale, push back into your down dog. So holding and shifting to plank on your next inhale. Exhale into down dog. On your next inhale, we're going to glide forward, drop the knees, and then exhale all the way down. From here, we're going to cupcake the fingers out in front of us on a diagonal. So your hands are forward of your shoulders, but you're just on the fingertips. Press down, bow the head, engage the belly, and then take a small lift as you inhale. Exhale to lower. Bring the hands in line with the shoulders, elbows are still pointing up. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, lower. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, tuck in the elbows. You're going to press away from the mat as you breathe in, and shift back into down dog as you breathe out. So hips back up towards the ceiling, float the heels, and just tiptoe your way to the front of your mat. Once we get there, we're going to soften the knees and fold forward. Wrap the hands around opposite elbows. Allow the crown of the head to point down. And keep the knees soft. Gently sway your whole upper body side to side like a rag doll. As you come back to stillness, go ahead and release the hands. Soften the knees a little bit more. And if you can, extend the fingertips down to touch the mat. Engage the belly. Put weight into the heels. Gazing forward. Lift the heart as you inhale. And then fold forward and round on the exhale. And again, inhale, sink the hips, lift the heart. And exhale, round. I'm going to wrap the hands around the backs of the legs. Backs of the knees, soften the knees, tuck the chin. And then you can start to straighten. So as you're rounding the back, you're lengthening through the back of the legs. Release the hands back down. Sliding the hands up your shins, press your chest forward as you breathe in. Folding as you breathe out. Once more, inhale into a flat back. Exhale into fold. Just staying here. Nodding the head yes. And then shaking the head no. Just keep the knees soft and the head bowed. And just allow yourselves to roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time. And we'll pull the shoulders up towards the ears. And then press the shoulders down and back into your back pockets. So again, draw the shoulders back and down. Extend the arms out, spreading the fingers. Rocking back into your heels to lift the toes. Spread the toes out and then slowly press them down. So we're anchored through the feet. You're going to engage the belly. Relax the shoulders. On your next inhale, reach up and hook your thumbs together. We're just going to pause on the exhale. Pause to lengthen the arms and spread the fingers. And ground through the feet. Suck in the belly. Begin to push your hips forward, looking up as you breathe in. And coming back to neutral as you breathe out. We'll keep the arms extended. Draw the belly in some more. Inhale, press the hips forward, look up, and allow your shoulders to pull down towards your hips. On the exhale, just bring the hands down to heart center. And anchor the left foot. Peel the shoulders down and back. And begin to float the right knee up on an angle, like you're pointing the right knee towards the top right corner of your mat. Flex the right foot. Soften the shoulders down and ground through the left big toe. So stability through that left foot. Lengthen the left leg to the crown of the head. We're going to guide the right knee back into the center. Continue to flex the foot. And see if you can draw the knee a little bit higher. And then just slowly come undone. So as your right foot comes down, I'm going to pause. Take another big inhale. Take your arms to the ceiling. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart, shifting the weight into that right foot. Just float the left knee up on an angle. And then float the knee, flex the foot, soften the shoulders, and lift the heart. So pushing into your right big toe this time. Maintain a nice long spine. Guide the left knee to the center and hold. And see if you can lift the heart up some more, lift the knee up some more. Take a nice big inhale. And the exhale will come undone. And just come back into standing. Take a hold of your left wrist as you breathe in, just pausing at the top. We're going to lengthen, engage the belly and soften the shoulders and fold over to the right. Just slowly come back to center. Bring your right hand below that left elbow. Keep softening the shoulders down. Draw the belly in. And fold over to that right side again. This time actively extending the left arm over, grounding through the left heel. Try to spin your left shoulder back. And keep the feet anchored as you release the right hand and extend it down. Spiral the left ribcage open, soften the left elbow. As you come up to neutral, draw your left ear towards both shoulders down and extend the right hand down. If it's okay with the neck and you want a deeper stretch, place the hands to the back of the head and draw the chin towards that left shoulder, that left armpit. Keeping the spine long, keeping the heart lifted. And then slowly come undone. And bring the hands back alongside the body. Take a hold of the right wrist this time as you inhale. Right heel. And then fold over to the left. Coming back to a neutral position. That left hand slides below the elbow, so we're framing the ears. You're going to soften the shoulders and reach. Draw the belly in and just stretch over to the left. Ground the right heel. Draw your right shoulder back. Soften the shoulders down and let your left hand go. Right arm keeps reaching. And then we're going to soften that right elbow and spiral the ribs up towards that right side. And coming to a neutral position, draw your right ear down towards your right shoulder. And roll the shoulders down and extend the left arm down. So options to bring the hands to the back of the head and tuck the chin towards the right armpit. And gradually come undone. And we'll take the hands behind the back and interlace the fingers. Press the shoulders down and kiss the palms together. And just holding here. Allow your fists to press away from the body. Allow the heart to lift up towards the ceiling. And draw the belly in. And anchor the feet. Engaging through the inner thighs as they spin in towards each other. We're going to keep drawing the heart up. And come undone. Find yourselves back in a neutral position. Arms alongside the body. Engage the belly. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Fold forward as you exhale. Inhale into a flat back. And exhale, fold. You're going to soften the knees and bow the head here. On your next inhale, reach your arms overhead. And on the exhale, release the hands to heart center. And just step your left foot back. Take a nice wide stance on your mat. You want both knees to be straightened and lengthened. You're going to keep the right foot facing forward. I'm going to anchor through the left foot. Maybe the toes are slightly forward to the back heel. But holding here, let your shoulders soften, draw your belly in, and then begin to push the left hip back. And we're going to reach as you inhale, ground the feet, come back to neutral on the exhale, keeping the arms extended. On your next inhale, see if you can extend a little bit further. Exhale, come back to the center, soften the shoulders, flatten through the body. And then inhale, reaching as far as you can. We're going to lower that right hand on the exhale and stack the left shoulder on top. Shoot the fingers up towards the ceiling. Allow your shoulders to soften and try to shine your chest forward. Allow the hips to press forward. See if your left shoulder can draw back just a little bit more. And options to stay here. An option to float the right hand on the inside of the calf. Maybe pressing the knuckles against your inner calf. Maybe reaching the left arm over the ear or staying here if that feels better. And slowly windmill back up again. You're going to turn towards the right, so your right foot turns in, your left foot turns towards the back of the mat. Let's go ahead and anchor the feet, extend the arms. And just imagine yourselves placed between two sheets of glass. So you want to be flat as possible. You want to soften the shoulders. You're going to start to ground the back heel. Lightly engaging the belly. On the inhale, we'll reach, pause. Exhale, coming back. And again, inhale, reaching. Exhale, coming back. Reach as far out as you can, breathing in, and then let the left hand come down as you breathe out. We'll stack the right shoulder on top, spiral both ribs skyward, soften the shoulders, reach the right arm. Maybe that right arm reaches back. And again, option to draw the right arm over your ear or keep it extended. Option to suspend your left hand inside the left calf. slowly come undone or when you're out of that pose. And just keep the feet facing towards the left side of your mat. Adjust the feet so they're in line with each other. And they're either pigeon-toed or they're parallel. And we'll take the hands to the low back. We'll draw the shoulders back, press the elbows in and engage the belly. And begin to push your hips forward. Gazing up as you inhale. And then start to soften the knees and hinge forward on the exhale. And soften the knees and eventually let the crown of the head just hang towards the floor. And then let your hands travel down the outsides of the legs, stopping wherever they may. It might be the calves. You might take your peace fingers around the big toes or keep your hands towards the shin. Just soften or release the tension through the back of the neck and let your head hang towards the floor. And if you can find the hands under the shoulders or towards your block, take a half lift as you breathe in. Soften them forward as you breathe out. Again, inhale, lifting up halfway. And exhale, folding. We'll place the hands on the waist, soften the knees, come up halfway as you breathe in. Just hold here as you breathe out. Roll all the way up again. Coming back up to standing. We're going to face the left foot towards the back of the mat again. You're going to keep the right foot anchored and the toes facing the side. Begin to push into your right heel and sink into your left knee, pressing it open. Allow the heart and hips to face left, or face right in this case. Extend the arms, soften the shoulders. Keep sinking into your left knee and keep drawing your right hip back. Ground through both feet, actively pressing the mat apart. Engage the belly and hold your warrior two. Looking over the left hand, maybe seeing if you can sink a little bit deeper, open that left knee a little bit more. And you're going to keep the feet as they are, but inhale the hands towards the ceiling. Take a hold of that left wrist and draw it back. Ground the back heel, come undone, back to warrior two as you breathe in, and then draw your left elbow to that knee as you breathe out. We're going to pause here and spiral the right arm up. So soften the shoulders back, press the heart forward and sink into that left knee. Seeing if you can draw that inner right thigh even closer to the mat. Shoot the right hand up towards the ceiling. Maybe draw it back and reach it over your ear. So now return to spiral, not just the right rib, case towards the ceiling, but the left one as well. Ground through the feet. And press away from that left knee. We're going to straighten the legs. And just turn everything towards the front. So warrior two, facing the front of the mat this time. So adjust the feet, extend the arms, soften the shoulders, press into your back heel and sink into your front knee. You're going to gaze over the right hand, peel the shoulders down, draw the belly in, and try to roll your left hip towards the back of the mat as your right knee presses forward. Just tuck the tail, sink a little lower, and ground the feet. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. We'll maintain the legs as they are. We'll take the right wrist and we're going to pull it back. And inhale back to warrior two, and on the exhale, that right elbow finds the knee, presses it open. Left hand stacks towards the ceiling. Press the shoulders back and shine the chest forward. See if you can draw your inner left thigh closer to the mat. Maybe draw the left shoulder back. Maybe take the left arm over the ear. Just gaze down towards the right foot and release both hands on either side of your right foot. Pick up your back heel and slide your right foot back to join the left. You're going to inhale here. And on the exhale, we're going to find our down dog again. And lengthen through the arms. And you just gradually let your knees come down, untuck the toes, and send your hips back towards the heels. And draw the belly in, cupcake the fingers, Just try to gently push your shoulders back like you're trying to elongate the neck. Try to lengthen and straighten your elbows. And bow the head. Start to suck your belly in. Start to tuck your tail. As you inhale, begin to roll forward, one vertebra at a time. Exhale, we're going to find ourselves back in tabletop. We'll go ahead and kickstand or angle your left foot out to the side and just open out to the right. We're going to extend the right leg. Try to bring your right foot in line with your left knee. Left fingertips stay grounded. You're using the floor, a book or a block, and the right arm opens up. So draw the right shoulder back and press your hips forward. Ground the right heel, float the ball of the right foot, and fan the right toes out. And anchor the right foot and bring that right arm over your ear. And slowly come undone. Transitioning back towards the front of the mat. We'll find tabletop again. And slowly lower the belly. Take a big breath in, tuck your toes, and then round the back, floating the knees just to a hover. Pressing into your fingers. And lowering back down. Kickstand the right foot out to the side. And we're going to open out towards the left. Bringing that left foot in line with the right knee and extending the left arm to the ceiling. Draw the left shoulder back. Press the hips forward. Option here to ground your left heel and maybe let the ball of the foot come up and fan the toes open. When you're ready, you can anchor the left foot and bring the left arm over your ear, deepening that stretch through the left side. And then slowly come undone, transitioning back into tabletop. And sinking back into child's pose. This time just keep the palms flat, maybe soften the elbows down. Soften the shoulders. And inch the fingers forward as far as you can. As you press the palms down, gaze forward. So feet are parallel. We're going to let the toes move away from each other. And we're going to bring our shoulders above our wrists. Shine the chest forward, lower the hips down. And then shift back into child's pose again. On your next inhale, just the shoulders come over the wrists. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Push back into your down dog. Center the left leg. Float the right leg up towards the ceiling and put a bend in the knee. Start to open the hip. And then guide your right knee towards your right wrist. I'm going to set it down and try to square our hips into the left knee back. So options to stay here and just work on sinking the hips down, keeping the heart lifted. And you can come into that full expression of your pigeon pose by coming to your forearms. And continue to soften the shoulders. If you want a little bit more, you can maybe walk the hands further and bring the forehead all the way down. Soften the shoulders. Slow the breath. And slowly begin to come undone. Start by walking your hands back under the shoulders. An option here to take king pigeon, which is basically adding a quad stretch if it's in your practice. You can try to put a bend into that left knee. And you can reach back for the left foot. And slowly come undone. Just go ahead and release the left foot down, tuck the toes, pick up the back knee. And just slide back into your down dog and pedal the feet out. When you come back to stillness, center the right foot. Draw the left leg up towards the ceiling. Put a bend in the knee, flex in the foot, and open the hip. We'll square the shoulders, breathing in, and then shift forward to plank. Guide your left knee to the back of your left wrist, lower the back knee. Try to guide your left foot towards the back of the right wrist. And once you're settled, you can start to lengthen through the spine, softening the shoulders down, lifting the heart up, and just sinking the hips. An option to transition down to the forearms and take prayer hands, allowing your shoulders to fall away from the ears. And just slowly begin to come undone by walking back up, bring our hands back under the shoulders. Option to take king pigeon here, bend the right knee. You'll see your practice reaching back for the foot. And then slowly come undone. You're going to reach that right foot, shift the weight into your left, and swing both legs around, bringing the soles of the feet together. Sit up nice and tall. Press the shoulders back. Lift the heart up. If it's in your practice, you can hinge forward. Maybe bowing the head. And you slowly begin to come undone. We'll extend the left leg out in front of us. Let's take the right foot, place it against your inner left thigh, flex the feet, and try to spiral the trunk towards that left leg. Arms extend overhead as you breathe in, plugging the shoulders down, and we're going to fold towards that left leg as we breathe out. And slowly come undone. As you roll back up, draw the weight into your left side, cross the right foot over the left leg. Try to ground through both sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. Flex the left foot and draw the right hand behind the back. We're going to use that left hand to hug the right knee in and lengthen through the spine, and then twist towards the right. Leg out for that. Head, spread the fingers and soften the shoulders. And hinging forward, fold over your right leg. And rolling up slowly. Ground the left foot, bring your weight into that right side, and then crossing your left foot over the right thigh. We're going to hug that left leg in with our right hand and take the left hand behind the back. Inhale to sit up tall and engage the belly. On the exhale, beginning to twist. And from here, slowly begin to come undone. And just draw the legs out so both legs are extended. Ground through the feet. Inhale the hands to the ceiling and soften the shoulders. Start to engage the belly. On your exhale, arms reach forward as you slowly lower all the way down to your back. So you're going to come all the way down to the back. When spreading the fingers, lengthen the arms overhead and just stretch from top to toe. As the arms extend, try to pull your shoulders down towards your hips. Draw your belly in. Keep pointing the toes and spreading the fingers. And then gather both knees back into the chest. And start to circle again, stirring the knees one way. I'm going to pause and stir the knees the other way. And just gradually come back to stillness and bring the feet down. Extend the legs straight out. Widen the feet, allow them to fall open. Place the right hand on the belly, place the left hand on the heart, and just let your shoulders feel heavy. And just allow everything to soften. Deepen the breath coming in, holding at the top. Lengthen the breath as you breathe out. We're going to pause at the bottom, staying empty, flattening the belly. And just take one deep, long inhale through the nose, filling up through the belly, drawing the breath up towards the heart, and holding at the top. And then we're going to open the mouth and sigh it out. Once you get to the bottom, pause again, closing the mouth, breathing in through the nose again. We're going to pause and take another breath in. And slowly sigh it out. Now release your hands alongside the body, create space between the armpits, squeeze the fists, curl the toes and engage the belly, the glutes, the thighs, the face. Take a nice big breath in. And letting go, sigh it out. And you start to bend the knees and ground the feet. So you're on your feet flat on your mat. You're going to press the palms into the mat. Ground through the low back. Drive the weight into your feet and into your palms. And then inhale the hips towards the ceiling. And expand the chest towards your chin. As you exhale, slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. And do it twice more, grounding through the feet. Press up even higher as you breathe in. Slow lower as you breathe out. So see if you can walk the heels even closer. Just press up as high as you can on your next inhale, pausing at the top. See if you can get a little bit higher, engaging the glutes, belly. As you exhale, begin to come undone. We're going to lower all the way down. Bring the feet more neutral, widen the feet a little bit wider. And if you can, flow the arms overhead or out to the side. And just very slowly begin to windshield wipe the knees side to side here. And then stack your knees to one side and transition to a fetal position on that side. And then closing your eyes and using your hands, walk up into a comfortable seat. And we're going to sit up tall and try to bring the roundness out of the back. Try to keep the heart lifted, keep the belly engaged. Bring the hands to heart center and bow the head slightly. But continue to soften the shoulders away from our ears and create space through the neck. Pausing as we exhale. And let's just take one big inhale through the nose, filling all the way up to the top, taking our deepest inhale yet. Softening the shoulders, sipping in just a little bit more if we can, and then slowly sighing it out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.